On the outside, she's a beauty queen, but Melanie Wildman didn't always look or feel this way. Her weight, a lifelong struggle.
I'm not a better person now because I weigh 125 pounds than I was when I weighed 225 pounds. But physiologically, I have a different digestive system. And it allows me to be a normal weight, something I was never able to do on my own before.
At the advice of 2 family members, both doctors, she traveled to Mexico to have the sleeve gastrectomy surgery that removes 80% of the stomach, leaving a sleeve shape behind, an option unavailable in Canada. In Saskatchewan, Melanie says wait lists for gastric bypass or the lap band can be as long as 8 years. She calls our bariatric program underfunded.
I think there's a sense out there of why should we reward or why should we fix someone for a problem that they did themselves. And our positioning line is it's not your fault, and we believe that wholeheartedly.
A belief that led to Weight Loss Forever. It started as a support group. Then some of its members came to work for Melanie. Now part owner of a hospital in Mexico, she hired a U.S. board-certified surgeon trained at the Mayo Clinic. Together, her local and Mexican team screen candidates, keep close contact with family doctors, arrange for travel, and provide follow-up support after surgery.
Obesity has so many kind of side effects to it, not just in the physical but in the mental, where you believe, even when you're thin, that you're fat, so you treat yourself poorly even when you've lost all the weight.
Well, actually, my journey was a little bit longer. I'd actually been on the provincial waiting list for 6 years, and during that time, the doctor that was performing the surgeries here retired. So it was another 2 years before the province picked it up in Regina.
Before retiring, her doctor encouraged her interest in the sleeve.
He actually was saying that this was a program that he was hoping to have in Canada.
We feel like we're all sisters under the skin this way because we've all had a shared experience with being obese and being discriminated against. I used to have to take things for high blood pressure and high cholesterol and incontinence, the works. Not anymore. Wow, it's been great.
Melanie says her business has helped over 400 people, and they're expanding.
We're going to be partnering with some family physicians and in a more clinical setting.
Julie Mintanko, Global News.
Now, Global News requested an interview with the head of the bariatric surgery program here in Saskatchewan to ask about any risks associated with traveling outside the country for this type of surgery, but our calls were not returned.